Hey, hello. Hey, friends. It's Quenby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube. And it's Friday, so I've got a live show. I go live on my channel every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Today is Friday, May 29th, 2020. I'm coming to you from Santa Rosa, California on this Friday night. It's beautiful here. I see some friends coming into the chat. I'm so glad to see you. I have so many reseller related things that I am just burning to talk to you all about. So thank you for being here. I'd love it if you check in and let me know, where are you in the country? What is it like there? What are you working on? What's happening in your business? And I'll do a check-in for you guys about what's happening in my business now, what I'm working on, what's different, what's the same. But I'd love to hear how you are all doing with that. I'll do my intro and then let's get into it. I'd love it if in the chat, friends, if you just check in and give me a check-in about kind of what you're up to, what is reseller life like for you right now? Are you listing? Are you running a sale? Are you, kicking back a little bit because it's Friday? I see so many great friends coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I love seeing you. I was looking forward to Friday night. I just got a bigger smile because I saw Lara come in from A Wee Bit Worn. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you happen to be new, hi and welcome. I'm Quenby, and I'm a part-time reseller. Right now I sell on Ebay and Poshmark, mostly clothing, mostly women's stuff, but I do a little men's and some kids. I do a lot of thrifting and go to yard sales and estate sales. I do a little retail arbitrage, and I share it with you all on this channel. But Friday is absolutely my favorite night because I get to come hang out with all of you, and I see my friends coming in, and it's making me so happy. To be totally honest with you guys, this was like such a push to get here tonight. It was like around 4 o'clock, I was like, I'm going to chill out. I got in bed with a book for a little bit. I'm reading the best book. Are you reading anything good? And I'm like, I feel kind of tired. This is not a good idea. I have my live show in like half an hour. So I pulled myself together, and it was a little challenging tonight, but I'm so glad I made it. Let me say hi to some of my friends, and then I've got some topics and things I want to talk to you all about. But what is happening for you? That's the most important. Lisette is here. Hello, beautiful Quenby. Hello, beautiful you. We have Babette is here, which reminds me, let me grab my phone. I have to text my mom, Babette, to make sure she's joining us. She usually does. She says often she has a hard time getting a comment up. If you're new, for some reason, we have 20 people watching already. Thank you so much. Take a risk and say hi in the comments. If you don't know how, there's usually a drop-down box, and the live chat is there. Say hi, introduce yourself. We have the best community here. Super welcoming community. We'd love to have you be a part of it. So many good friends here. I'm just texting my mom live at 5. I got to get my mom back in some videos. Yay, Lori, this is awesome what you did. You changed your username to say Lori Seattle Gal Style. Now it's all like in sync and I don't mess anything up. I love it. Angela's here. Hi, Angela. Lori and Angela and Lisette and some others were on my live show that I did on Wednesday. That was a total pop-up. Sorry if you missed it. It is up on the channel if you want to check it out. I was trying something new. I did a live discussion about boundaries in your business. That was such a good talk. And Angela and Lori and some of my other friends were there. Roxy had some great things to say. We covered a lot. I saw Teresa's here. Hello, welcome. And Deborah's here. Hey, hey. How are you doing, Deborah? Are you feeling better? On the Wednesday live show, she mentioned that she was having some pain stuff. And how are you doing with that? I hope you're feeling better. Roxy says, hey, everyone, I'm here, but we'll be taking pictures and listening. Okay, that's totally fine. Every once in a while, you just pop in a comment if you feel like it. I love listening while I'm working. It's like you have your friends there while you're working. Wine with ice and a straw because I'm wearing red lipstick. What are you guys working on? I've been working on so much. What's really interesting for me is, so I'm a part-time reseller. My other job has changed. It had slowed down. Now it's picking up again, but it's definitely changed. I'm home more. So that means I can focus on my reselling business more. And I thought what I would be doing this whole time is just listing my death pile, listing everything I got from online sourcing, from THREDUP. I have listed so few new items because I'm just deleting all the old ones and relisting them. That is what I'm up to. Are you guys doing that? And now Posh has the new copy feature. Has anyone tried that yet? What's your experiences with that so far? Laura's here. Hola all. And Lisette says, happy Friday, beautiful people. Hope you all had a great week. You know, it's such a strange time. If you happen to be watching the replay of this later, it's May 2020. We're all still social distancing, wearing masks, sheltering in place. It is a strange time. And how are you all doing with that? Like, how are you doing in your reselling business? But how are you doing in general? I've been doing some journaling. I've always journaled. Do you guys ever journal? Especially when times are tough, when I'm anxious about anything, when I have things going on. I've done a lot of journaling in my life, and it's been a great practice. So I've been journaling a lot through this. And I definitely have had some times of anxiety. Lately, though, I've been really thinking. I did some journaling on the things I'm grateful for about quarantine, you know? And one of them is life is pretty simple right now, and that's kind of sweet. What do you guys think about that? Lori Owens is here. Hi, all. New Jersey here. Sales great, but tanked yesterday and today. Mine are slow yesterday and today, too, now that you mention it. My sales in general have really been up. How about for you guys? What are you noticing? What trends about sales? You know what I noticed today, you guys, that was unusual? On eBay, they provide all these free graphs and analytics. Anything you ever want to know about your selling, you can find on eBay. They have great tools. And I was looking at my graphs, and my best day of sales is almost always Monday. Have you guys, you would think it would be Saturday, but like Monday or like my greatest sales day. Why do you guys think that is? Lori says, I'm listing now too. Betsy Lewis is here. I always love seeing you. My queen model of vintage stuff. Happy Friday, Quemby, from the Finger Lakes region of New York. That's right. You're in more upstate New York. Reseller life is good. Trying to source and list. I saw Betsy Lewis is fantastic to follow on Instagram. She does a lot of antique and vintage, which I love. I've always liked that stuff. Personally, I don't have a lot of experience selling it, but I love it for my own home, especially like vintage home goods and stuff. So she's got some great stuff. And I'm trying to learn about quilts. I've been looking on eBay. I know what I like, but I don't know a ton about them. And she's got some beautiful pieces. Yay, Restyle Secrets is here. Hey, Heidi here from Michigan, doing reseller laundry tonight and drinking. Oh, I have a laundry question for you guys. Are any of you guys really good with the laundry, like laundry stuff? I have this jacket. Let me show it to you. I brought it up because this has been on my to-do list forever. Does anyone in the chat, what is your go-to for pen ink stains on items? So I bought this jacket. This is a Lucky brand jacket, and it's one of these like utility jackets. I always buy these when I'm outsourcing, regardless of brand, regardless of size. Lucky brand's a great brand, but these kind of like utility cargo, army green military jackets sell really well. I've always picked up this stuff. I don't think it's one of these things that's like so trendy that it goes in and out. This is an awesome shape, and I paid up for it, but look, it's got this one pen stain. I don't know if you can see, it's like a line of pen ink, and otherwise it's excellent. And I have put it through the wash, and I did spray Shout. That's usually like my easy, simple go-to, you guys. But does anyone know, like, what do you do for ink in particular? What would you do with that? Is there any hope? Laura says, I'm listing drinking wine at my daughter's. My grandson had surgery today, so we're all supporting over here. Oh, gosh, let me send a little love your way. Is that a baby grandson? What's going on over there? That's so great that he has you. And wine helps with most everything, if that's in your thing. Oh, good. Oh, Darlene's Dresser is here. She's also a really fun vintage seller. to follow on Instagram. Grandma Glennis is here. Hi, everybody. She says, I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. Oh, and Jacob made it. Yay. Jacob is a really great guy to always have in the chat with us. And here's Peter. That's my Peter. I absolutely love that picture of him. Let's just all look at that handsomeness for a moment. I will never take that for granted after being married for 15 years, just getting a divorce and falling in love again. That is the hope story. We talked a lot about that on Wednesday in the live, and lots of gratitude there. Yay, Corey made it. Corey, Secondhand Shorty on Instagram, you definitely want to be following her, and on Posh. Her pictures, her styling is out of this world. I wanted to check in with you because I think it was 2 weeks ago now when you were in the chat and sales had gotten really slow for you. And so many of us were saying, of course, that happens to all of us sometimes. I want to know, has it picked up? Did anything anybody shared in the chat? Because it turned into this great conversation, Corey, where everybody was like, well, here's what I do when sales are slow. We've all been in kind of a slump at times. It usually picks back up, give it a week or two, but there's some things you can do. And people were offering some great suggestions. So what's happening with that now? And did anything in particular help? I am going way back up to... Oh, good. See, because the chat moves super fast. I don't want to miss anyone. Lily's here. So great to have you. I'm so happy to see all my friends. Let's just get settled in here by saying hi. Islet Dreams is here. Hi, I just sold my Quemby's live event. So here I am on the bed with my homemade chicken fried rice and a cold beer. That is so great. So you have the family where you can just be like, guys, I'm going to go do this thing now. And you can go in there and have your time. What are you up to in your business? What's happening for you in reseller life? I had a really frustrating experience today. Did anyone get a Goodwill Bluebox? Does anyone try that? I'm going to get right back to that. I want to talk to you about it. I'm like, it was happening today. I'm like, I cannot wait to see my friends Friday so that I can talk to them about this. So keep me on task, Lisette. If I don't come back to Goodwill Bluebox, reel me back in. I just want to make sure I'm saying hi to everyone because I see so many good friends coming here and I appreciate you so. Kelly made it. Yay. I love Kelly Schaffner. I know you probably all follow her already. I'm in the car listening until I get home. I've definitely done that. Don't look at the video, just listen. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a live on. I'm on my way home from the grocery store. I don't want to miss it. So I'll be listening on my phone. But definitely check out Kelly's channel. She does some really cool stuff. Yay, Melissa from Bandy's Closet made it. Hey. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't you love how most of us just like show up each week? Like I expect my friends to be here, like Allison Cooper's here. Casinos are opening in Washington, but I can't get my hair or nails done yet. Go figure. Guess I'd better gamble. I know I've been doing my nails at home, which like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, not a big deal, but I've always been a little self-conscious about my nails because I need to wear them short. So a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I was like, that's it. I'm just throwing down the money. I'm getting my nails done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I am a person who goes in every 2 weeks and gets them done. It's just something I do for myself. And so to not be doing that, I'm ready for those to open up. But I know here in California, nail salons and things like that are some of like the lowest down on the list. Okay, I'm coming back to Jacob. See, this is what I want to talk about. Jacob, this is about the Goodwill Bluebox. And he said, I tried today and they sold out faster than I could log into PayPal. That was my experience. And I just feel so frustrated with it. So in case you don't know, Goodwill makes these mystery boxes called a Goodwill Bluebox. I have several mystery unboxings from Goodwill Bluebox up on the channel. The thing I love about them is they're really eclectic boxes. You never know what you're going to get, and they're inexpensive. So, for example, you can get a denim box that usually has 10 to 12 items in it for $19.99. And you can order women's boxes by size. And I think they're $24.99. And I think it's like 10 to 12 items. Correct me if I'm wrong. I used to get them often. Now they let you know that they're going to go live at 6 p.m., 3 p.m. here in California. I've missed out on them like every time. And I'm like, now's the time where I'd really love to get one. So today I was ready. I set an alarm on my phone for like 2:55. I was logged in to Goodwill Bluebox. I had my credit card there and ready, my PayPal stuff ready. You guys, at 3 o'clock sharp, everything goes live. I start clicking. I have everything in my cart. I'm paying. As I'm paying, connecting over to PayPal, and I'm talking, you guys, it's like 301, 302. Everything in my cart sold out. So I go back to try and add more stuff because on Goodwill Bluebox, you guys, it's a great way to get inventory. If you spend $79, it's free shipping. If you don't, it's like, between $10 and $15 shipping. So then I'd go back, add something else to my cart. Everything is sold out now. I got women's large and extra large box. I was so excited about that. I had 2 of them in my cart. Sold out while I'm trying to pay. So I go back, denim boxes, everything sold out. I got so frustrated. I was like, forget it. I don't want to pay shipping because that makes it way more expensive. Have any of you guys tried this recently? I was just like, man, I was so ready too. I was really excited thinking I was going to get one. I just feel disappointed. Not a big deal, but that kind of like online stuff that makes you feel crazy. Like, oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. So I'm not doing it again. Okay, I'm going back up because I just want to say hi to everybody, and I got way down in the chat. Let's see. Oh, Darlin Dresser says, I've been taking new photos for older listings and taking advantage of the 16 photos on Posh. 16 photos. Posh, you guys, I have to say, Posh, in case you didn't know, Posh used to only be, what was it, you guys? Oh gosh, I don't even remember now. Was it like 8? Posh had limited photos. When you first started on Posh, you could only have 4 and everyone's like, oh no. Then I think it got up to, what was it, 8 or 9, and now it's 16, which is awesome and so helpful. So Posh has been doing some stuff lately, I noticed. They're really upping their game. Like, have you guys tried the brand new copy feature? And now they have 16 photos. There was one other thing they did that I was like, this is cool. So Posh is really doing some stuff. Betsy Lewis says, I've been using PM's new copy, Poshmark's new copy and delete, and it's been so nice to recreate old listings. I wish there was a way for me to explain to you guys how much this has changed my business for the better. Not Posh copy, but I use Vendoo personally. I put out a video about it this week called like my old stale listings are selling like hotcakes. In all, I've been reselling for almost 9 years, you guys. There is not one thing that has ever changed my business so dramatically and increased my sales so obviously and so dramatically than deleting an old listing and relisting it as new. I could go through, and I do this on my video, and I show you all these things that have been sitting for me for a year, 6 months, 2 years that are selling. They're not bad items. They just got stale. I'm using Vendoo to delete them completely and relist. It saves all my pictures. It saves the whole listing. It shows up as a brand new listing. Everything's selling. The reason this is so exciting is, why would I keep putting new stuff on and buying new inventory when I've got almost 1,000 items? I need to sell through that stuff. And it's so satisfying, you guys, because I go into my inventory room. Oh my gosh, it's 5:19. Wait, it's 5:19. You have 1 minute. Oh, okay. Go. Okay, if you haven't watched live at 5 before, or if you have, my son Torvald, who's 8, going to be 9 in July, comes on at 5:20. That's in 1 minute. We sometimes ask him questions. 8-year-olds love questions like, my favorite this, or what do you like or not like, or what are you into? So if anyone could put a question in the chat right now, Torvald will take questions, and he's adorable and fun, and he just stays on a few minutes. So if you're into it, you say hi. If you're not into it, it'll be over soon. Okay, so Torvald will come down, and then you guys, I'm going to go back up, and because I see you have so much great stuff for us to talk about. I love it. Restyle Secret says, Monday through Wednesday is better than Friday through Sunday. That's a change for me. Me too. Monday is like my great day. Everyone's saying hi. And here he is. It's 5:20 on the dot. For those of you who don't know, this is my son Torvald, who is almost 9. Yep, homeschooling. And we've been in the world of Minecraft. Oh, good. I see Restyle Secret said to try hairspray on that ink stain. How do you do that? You spray it dry, or what's the anything I need to know?
So like put hairspray
on the stain. You guys, the light in here is so bad. I'm tempted to turn that off. We look so washed out. Restyle Secret says, a Q-tip and dab it away. You'll know right away if it's going to work. Is it dry or wet? Peter Newman's saying hi to Lisette. Thank you so much for moderating, Lisette. I appreciate it. I'm going to go down to the bottom. Alicia's here. Hey, everyone, says Alicia. So good to have you. I'm going to see if anybody had questions for Torvald. Lori Tata's here. I'm going to try to be done by 6. I'm going to do my absolute best. Hey, cutie, says Lori. Lori Torvald, we're probably going to meet her at some point. I don't know if she's still going to be able to come to California in October as planned. Do you know? Lori will be live on her channel at 6, so you'll all head over there. But Lori is from, you know how we go visit Massachusetts and we visit Thora and everybody? She lives around there. So one of these days, you'll probably see her. Okay, Lori, Seattle Gal Style. Here's the question. What does it say, T? What are you looking forward to this summer? What are you looking forward to this summer? Ooh, Barbara Babash is here. Hey, Barbara. I went over and shared your closet on Poshmark. You got some good stuff over there. What are you doing this summer, T? Jacob says, hey, Torvald. Oh, so many Torvald fans here. Lily says, hey, Torvald.
What I'm probably going to do is that.
What are you looking forward to? Like when you think school's out for summer, are you like, oh, what's happening on the summer that you really want to do? Wow, I guess you stumped them, guys. People saying hey to Lori. Peter says the lighting's good. So when I look at myself, it looks like my whole face is completely glared in white and my hair looks weird, but oh well, not the most important thing. Lori says, fingers crossed, everything's booked. Girl. Let's see, October right now let's call it June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, hopefully we'll be good by then. And we'll have a binge trip. Wouldn't that be so fun? Hello, Torvald from Jacob. Hey, cutie. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is a good one from Vandy, from Melissa. Torvald, what is your favorite fictional character? That's like something made up, like like the Narnia characters or Minecraft chickens.
Okay, also Minecraft chickens.
Minecraft. Oh, Denali's here! Yay, yay, yay! I got an opportunity to talk to my good friend Denali this week. I'm not gonna. Maybe that's a surprise announcement soon. Denali's got a son your same age named Oliver, who's so cute. Picture that adorable face on a 9-year-old. Really cute. So your favorite character would be like Minecraft chickens. We're super into Minecraft over here, you guys, right now. It's his first video game and we are hooked. Betsy Lewis says, Quemby, mention how to run a report to show your old listings so it's easy to see what's old to be able to relist. What does Betsy mean by that? I wonder. You can run a report. What I just do is go into my store, because I have a store on eBay, and I look at the oldest listings. And I'm embarrassed to tell you guys, but I'm like coming clean. I have stuff in there that has been there for like 2 years. I've been selling for 9 years on eBay almost. When he turns 9, it'll be 9. And I have 1,000 listings, and I've always been of the mind that the more you list, the more you sell. So I just list. You know, back years ago, they didn't have delete and relist. They didn't have copy. They'd sell similar, but it was not the same. So I have some old listings, but you know what? Those old listings are all selling. It's like I'm getting all that stuff out of there. Corey says, Vendu has helped so much. Thank you for sharing this tip. Did that help with your sales? Have your sales gone up? Let me see what you had to say about that, because a couple weeks ago they were
Oh, he technically did get a new comment.
I did get, yeah, I have new comments down there, but I still haven't even got to the old ones, but I'll see if there's anything pertaining to you. Oh, a super chat for Torvald. Oh gosh, he always makes all the money. For Torvald, $1.99. Oh gosh. Next time we have to make him do something to earn that. Maybe it's just with his cute little face. For Torvald, I give him the money. Don't you worry. He holds me to it. Yay, Leslie's here.
Oh, Mom, show me $1 for the bet.
I do owe you $1.
For the,
This kid is an entrepreneur. I mean, I don't know if it's, he must have seen it in me. Don't you guys think I've modeled it somehow? Poshmark inventory report. So on Poshmark, you can run an inventory report. On eBay, it's different. It's much easier. I personally do not like that report. I think Poshmark could improve that. I think they could do better. Thank you so much, Denali, for that. Okay. Torvald is an awesome name, and he's a neat guy. Love all things Scandinavian. Grandmother was born in Norway. That's so cool. Yes, we are obviously Norwegian with a name like Torvald. My dad was Thor Thorson. My name is Quenby, but that's, I guess, kind of a more obscure name even there, where Torvald and Thor are more popular. My sister's Thora. Like, I think the parents went a little overboard with the Norwegian-ness. I don't know how, Lori says, how far are you from Burlingame? You mean in California? Petey, how far are we from Burlingame? I'm an hour north of San Francisco. I don't really exactly know, but hopefully we're going to meet up and maybe you'll get me back to the bins. Maybe that'll be like, what gets me there. Let's go back up because I missed so much good stuff up here. So other than like deleting and relisting and all that, what are you guys up to? What is happening business-wise for you? I am shocked that I have barely listed a new item. And my sales are great. What are you looking at, hon?
Probably.
Don't start touching things. Love you, but don't.
I'm trying to touch that.
Which one?
A new comment button.
Okay. Anyway, going back up. So what are you guys up to? What is happening? I am just relisting. Oh, you know who's not here is Daniela from Ivy and Blush. On Monday, I'm going to be over on her channel. Are you guys subscribed? Oh, cool. This is Lara's daughter, Ashton. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming over. There's my mom. There, she made it and she did a comment. Grateful Babette is in the house. What a gorgeous top. You look so together. Today, no makeup, no nothing. Not fair about the blue box. Your best fan, Grateful Babette. That's Grammy. Grammy's here.
I sort of need to go right now.
Okay.
I usually stay around 8 minutes, and I've been here for
8 minutes. That's all we get. He's out of there.
Any final words?
Any final words for Torvald? Gosh, how about please hit the thumbs up. 35 people watching. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, you gotta subscribe to
Isla Dream says, I love that your parents went a little overboard in the Norwegian-ness. Priceless. Simply cannot have too much Norwegian. Oh my God. My dad was always bringing home like funny Norwegian stuff. Where's that hat you have with the horn sticking out? The Viking hat? Lori says, you rock, buddy. Have fun on Minecraft tonight. My world is Minecraft. Like, I'm doing projects where I'm drawing Minecraft chickens. I thought they were pretty good. Jacob's saying hi to my mom, Miss Barbara. Thank you so much. I really don't believe my mom that she's got no makeup on because I swear to you, I don't think I've ever seen my mom without makeup. I mean, she always has at least the red lipstick. Bye, Torvald. Thanks for joining in.
You must subscribe to Mama so I can afford to keep coming up here.
My little marketer. How did you guys do with Memorial Day? Did anyone have like a big sale? Oh, Torvald, you have to come back up. We got a super chat from Lisette. Thank you so much. I wish they would pop on the screen so I could see them sooner. New England Betty Boop. Lisette has $2 for Torvald. Are you making any new videos for Mom, Torvald? Thank you so much, Lisette. You're the sweetest.
They're going to slowly be trickling out every
We finally got to see Lisette on Leslie's channel, A Reseller's Passion. She and her husband, Andrew, came on. I found that to be one of the most touching. I mean, everything Leslie's doing on her channel, I really appreciate because she has a lot of real talk, real people, and it always gets really lifey over there. And gosh, seeing Lisette and her husband on, I was very inspired by those two. They just are good people doing good work. I just really love that. Yep. You earned your $2. All right, but answer the question. Are you making any more clips?
Yes, sometime soon,
In around a week or so, he'll be available probably. If you don't know, my son Torvald likes to put little kind of like marketing clips in my YouTube video. I don't know how he got into it, but he makes them all up themselves, and they're so funny. His most recent one is with a rubber chicken. If that doesn't get you to tune in, I don't know what would. Lori Tatus Live is at 6 o'clock. I'm 5, she's 6. We're always trying to look out for each other around here. Make sure we're like trying not to book at the same time, which I appreciate. Laura says, hey, Torvald, my kids say it feels like it's already been summer since we've been home for months. What do you think? I think he'd agree, but he loves it because he's not a huge into school kid. You know how some kids are like, I love school. Like a lot of the clients I work with, they're little kids and they'll be like, I love school. Like that, but he every day is like, do I have to go to school? Like he's kind of a precocious kid. He's just not like totally loving it. So, you know, he's happy. And for me, it's been kind of great too. Like, I feel like I'm really teaching my son to read. He's struggled with it a little bit. He's super good with math and language, his vocabulary and comprehension off the charts, but he has no interest in letters and writing because he's 8. And what 8-year-old wants to sit there and read and write? Hey, do any of you guys have some experience on Mercari? I have this experience in my reselling life business where it's like, I'll hear about something for a while and it keeps circling around. For a while for me, it was cross-posting. Everyone's like, Quemby, you're crazy to not be cross-posting the 1,000 items you have on eBay over to Posh. And that was true. When I finally got on board and got cross-listing software, my sales totally increased. And now I keep hearing about Mercari. What other apps? Did anybody notice that Vendu, and this might be true if you use List Perfectly or whatever, added Grail? They're like, yay, we're announcement. We now have Grail. So they've got Etsy, Mercari, eBay, Posh, and Grail. What is Grail? Does anyone know? Does anyone have experience? Should I get on Mercari in your opinion? I keep hearing about it. Oh, look, Jess is here from Her Hands, Gifts and Finds. Jess, great to see you. I really appreciated your comments in my show on Wednesday. I did that talk on boundaries and reselling. I was thinking about doing one this week, maybe on mindset. Brandy's here. Brandy, are you going to get back to the San Francisco bins? What's happening? You guys, am I the only one who has not gone back to the thrift stores? I need the real deal from my people. So I check in with YouTube every day, a few times a day. I look to see my friends' videos. I watch them. I like them. I leave comments when I can. I like seeing what everybody's up to. I feel like everybody in the reseller community who has a YouTube channel has gone back to the thrift stores, and I have not. And I just keep evaluating it for myself. Am I ready to go? What would be my reason to go? I miss thrifting. Like I saw Nicole State's video and she's flipping through the racks, and I'm like, that feeling of flipping through the racks. Nothing. Oh my gosh, Lululemon pants for $5. I have not gone. I don't really need a ton of inventory right now because I'm selling off all my old stuff, and those bins in my inventory room are getting like empty. Bins that I've had overflowing are now like, you can see half the bin. Like it's working. I'm selling my old stuff, and that feels really important. But have you guys moved on? And if so, how did you know it was in what way have you moved on? How did you know it was the right time you felt comfortable to go? What are thrift stores like? Should I wait another week or two? I want to hear from you guys about that. My hubby is Norwegian, says Lori. I got him a horned helmet knit Viking hat. Oh my God, that's awesome. Like that he can wear like a beanie. We've got like a plastic one for costumes. It's like a big Viking hat with these horns sticking out. Everybody puts it on. I've got a Thor shirt. It's funny when you're Norwegian or something, people will like get you all that paraphernalia stuff. So, oh, darling Dresser says, Torvald, I just laughed out loud. You're too funny. He's pretty cute, isn't he? Restyle Secrets is here. 40 people watching. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to hit that thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. I had a funny thing with Peter this week. So Peter, of course, my boyfriend, has been subscribed to my channel. And, but we realized he didn't hit that little bell next to subscribe. So he wasn't getting notifications if I did like a pop-up live or I have a new video out. So I got to see that in action. Like, oh, if you don't hit that little bell, you don't get a notification that says this person's going live in a little bit, or they've gone live, or they have a new video. So it's really important that you do that. And I have it turned on for everybody, but just in case you didn't know, that's what that's about. Restyle Secret says some of my Goodwills are open by appointment only. What? When you say Goodwill, do you mean in general thrift store, or do you mean the Goodwill? Because I'll sometimes use it all interchangeably. I'll be like, I'm going to the Goodwill, but I'm not actually going to Goodwill. I might be going to a church thrift store. I just say Goodwill. They use Eventbrite. What? I've so not heard about this. Some of my Goodwills are open by appointment only. They use Eventbrite and limit to 14 shoppers for 1 hour. It worked great and I found good stuff. Wow. I'm so blown away that you're telling me that. Wow. Like I have heard that the bands, I've heard of, like, even my supermarket lets us certain people in, but they're booking it ahead. I wish my health club would do that. So I belong to a health club. It's really nice. And they have a pool. They've got saunas, steam rooms, fitness classes. And I thought, why couldn't they do that? Why couldn't I go to yoga and we sign up and maybe only 10 of us can go and they have marked spaces on the floor and you can, like, if the Goodwill can do that, maybe my health club could. I can't believe they're using Eventbrite. That's genius. I mean, I don't know. I want to go thrifting, but I also am like, I just don't know, like, if it's worth the risk. Just checking in to see. There's my super chat, which I appreciate so very much. Thank you so much. Now I got to figure out how to get that off there. Okay, I'm going back up just to see if I missed anything great from you guys. So many good friends here. I want to go back to Barbara's comment. What are you doing this summer? That's a very good question. Do any of you guys have kids? Am I the only one who's 44 with a small child? That's what happens when you wait to be 35 to have children. What are we going to do this summer? I don't know. Like, some camps are opening in small ways, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing. What I do now is we have blocks. Like at 10:30, we go for a bike ride or a walk. We get some kind of exercise. We do an hour of schoolwork. Then he has to do some kind of chore or something for the family, our community as a family. And like that's how our day is structured. Then he gets Minecraft time or free time. And I feel like I'm probably going to be doing that like all summer. It's like, oh my gosh. But Betsabol says, I got Vendu and started cross-listing to Mercari, made a few sales, nothing happening on Poshmark, used copy list too, I don't know. Yeah, I've always personally had more success, more frequent sales on eBay. I've definitely, Poshmark has done so much better for me than it has in the past, but still eBay, I make the majority of my sales over there. Ooh, Reseller's Passion. Leslie says, I tried for the jewelry box. Same thing as you, Quemby, with the blue boxes. I put my debit card in and sold. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know. Like, I felt like I did everything to try and get a Goodwill Blue Box. I don't know how people are doing it. Here's a tip here's what I might do next time. Rather than try and get a bunch of stuff in my cart, I might go for the one thing I want most and check out ASAP. I think literally it sells out in 1 to 2 minutes. And it's just such a disappointment. It's like, I was so on it this time. I'm trying to think if I got a jewelry box from them. In my experience, I have not got good jewelry mystery boxes from THREDUP, from anywhere. I've done really well with jewelry. If you want to get into jewelry, shopgoodwill.com online. Shopgoodwill.com does lots, and they show you pictures. So it's sort of a mystery box. You can buy a jewelry jar mystery box. You can also buy lots where you at least see a picture so you get a sense of what you might be getting. They're a little competitive, but I've got really great ones on shopgoodwill.com. So personally, if I was looking for jewelry boxes, that's the way I would do it. Okay, Reseller Wendy, I'm way back up there. That's the way it goes around here. Oh my God, I just left my favorite discount store and I bought like 127 new attack high-end bathing suits to resell, and I spent $700. My husband's going to divorce. I love it. I've heard so many stories. That's what I love about talking to you guys. One of the things, it's like I've had that feeling where it's like, oh my God, my backseat is full, and my partner's gonna be like, did you go shopping again? I've heard stories of women trying to like find ways to sneak in their inventory, and like, I didn't go again because did you really need to? It's so funny. I swear I heard about this company for women online, and this could be men too. I'm just saying that's what I've heard about it, where it's like the box would come in something else. So the stuff they bought wouldn't come like in an eBay box or a Macy's box. It would come like in some like household item box, so they wouldn't get caught out. I'm not recommending that. I think transparency in relationship, especially around money, is probably is more important in relationship, but man, is that funny. Oh my gosh. I just love seeing my friend Denali. Is she not the most beloved in our community? I mean, she just has so many fantastic qualities. She's so sweet and fantastic and like feels like a friend to us all, but don't be fooled. She is a very sharp entrepreneur and businesswoman. That's why I've thought of her as a mentor for me in so many ways. Like, that girl knows what she's doing. Oh, Darlene Dresser says, I might go thrifting tomorrow. I'm scared and excited. I don't know if any of you follow Glennon Doyle. She's written a lot of really relevant books, a lot about women's rights and things. Anyway, she calls that skited. Scared and excited. We're skited. And it's like, yeah, I definitely relate. Let me go back down now and catch up maybe into more where you guys are. Wow, I missed a lot. Alicia says, my county in Maryland opens on Monday and I'm going to wait a while. I'm not comfortable yet. I'm still sourcing online. Totally support you, Alicia, and doing what works for you. That's kind of where I'm at. Do what works for you. Do it in your own time. And one of the blessings of this whole quarantine thing, you guys, I have learned to shop online. And there's a lot of freedom in that. I've learned to shop online for my reselling business. I've learned many ways to do it, whether I shop on THREDUP for individual items, whether I buy rescue boxes, whether I go on shopgoodwill.com, whether I buy mystery boxes. If any of you are resellers in our community that are selling mystery boxes, please leave it in the comments for us so we can go and check out your closets. I just want to say hi to Joining JoJo. I'm so glad to see you here. Thanks so much for coming on. New friend there. I love that. But I've learned, like, I don't have to be limited in where I'm located. I always thought I need to be near the best thrift stores, but there's so much you can buy online. There's so much. I'm looking, I think a growth for me might be starting to buy more wholesale or pallets or half pallets. There's definitely ways to shop online, so you don't have to be in there. And I will say it's not the same thrill of flipping through the racks for me, but it's still exciting. You can totally do it. Sarah Lee made it. I'm so glad. Hey, Sarah Lee Coleman. So glad to see you all the time. I love having you here. Barbara Rabash says, went to Goodwill just before I got on here. $36 for 2 shoes, a bathing suit new, leggings, PJs new, dress, kids coat, and lingerie. Wow. It sounds like you did really well. Some people have been saying, you guys, that they're shopping at the thrift stores, but it's not new merchandise. It's still the merchandise from before this. Did any of you guys notice that? There is a way to look at the tags and see when it came in. But do you know, is the new stuff in there yet? Because that's when I want to get in. Because one of the things about being quarantined is everyone's at home cleaning out their closets, right? Everyone's cleaning out their personal closets and selling things. I mean, and donating things. So I want to be there for that. I think there's going to be an influx of a lot of inventory, and that could be great for us in our business. So does anyone know about that? Jacob says, I think I got half his comment. And even though it's mainly high-end and streetwear, I have sold bread and butter on Grailed before, such as Levi's. Okay, let me go back and see about this Grailed. So I said Grail, which sounds like it was incorrect. Sounds like it's Grailed. What the heck is it? I'm making my way back up, Jacob, to try and catch. Okay, here we go. Corey, who knows everything about designer? If you want to learn designer name brands, just go to her closet on Posh. Put your closet in, Corey, secondhand shorty, so people can see it there. Like she's in New York City. She finds the most incredible designers. You can get an education from her. Grailed is designer menswear. I wonder what's considered designer. Sometimes my idea of designer is not theirs. Oh, good. Danielle is here. That's Leslie's comment, though. Daniela from Ivy and Blush. You all know her. She and I are going to be live on Monday, and I'm so excited. I love doing lives with you because I feel like it's an opportunity for me to really drop in and get to know you. Put your channel in, because I think when I searched for your channel, Daniela, I just put Ivy and Blush and it came up, but it looks like your channel might be Daniela. Will you just clarify that? Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 East Coast, she and I are going to be live. And I think we're winging it. I think she and I are the type of people we both like, what should we talk about? I don't know, brands. What do you find? So come join us there. And it's her first live. And I know this community is so supportive. Let's go there and support a sister on her first live. She's going to be great. She's totally natural, easy to talk to. Babette says, I just started Mercari since it was a little less complicated than eBay. I know eBay's so complicated, but it's the biggest opportunity. They have so many users. I mean, don't let it scare you. eBay is fantastic. Okay, Melissa says, I cross-list everything to Mercari. I'm making more and more sales. I believe it. If you are not cross-listing your items from one platform to another, you're missing out. And everybody told me this. I hate when you look at yourself on the video and it's like, that's not good. Hold on. Something is happening here that's really bad. No, it's getting worse. Vanity moment in front of my friends. You just got to love lives that way. Ooh, Reseller Wendy says, anyone use Curtsy? Never even heard of it. Melissa says, Grailed is men's only. I cross-list my men's stuff to that as well. You are nailing it. People told me for so long, you guys, you have to cross-list for months. I mean, this hasn't been around that long. And I'm like, yeah, I just can't manage another platform. And it was true. I'm a part-timer. I have a little kid. Life is full. But I'm here to tell you another voice to you saying it's so easy. It takes less than a minute an item. It's affordable. It is worth it. If anyone has questions, just find me on Instagram or email me. I'll help you. I have a 25% off discount code for Vendu. It's not expensive. You will make that money back selling a few things on eBay or on Posh that you didn't have listed. Lori says, from Seattle Gal Style, I just started on Mercari again this week. I listed a few things last year, but I didn't keep up with it, decided to try again. That is perfect attitude for stay at home. 46 people watching. Make sure you're subscribed because we do these lives every Friday, and I have some other pop-up lives. If anyone has opinion about when a good time to do a live is, other than this one, will you let me know? I've experimented. It seems like the lives I do when I pop up, meaning it's not like really planned in advance, in the afternoon around like 12 or 1, lunch hour seems to work. I did the 4 o'clock. That was okay. When would be another time? Because I think I need to be doing more lives and less pre-recorded videos. Okay, let's see what else everybody says. People are saying I missed something, but I don't know what it is, so I'm going to scroll. So does anyone have experience with Grail? And what do you think? And if it's high-end, what does that mean? What can we put on there and what can't we? Reseller Wendy says, I love those clips about Torvald. I know I mean, everyone, mom feels that way. He's just amazing. I love Lisette, and Andrew says, Leslie, about their show. They were so great. I'm telling you, Leslie, that channel is going to grow so fast. She's got a huge following on Instagram and is newer again to YouTube now, putting out a lot more content, and her videos are amazing. Okay, and Restyle Secrets says, anybody using Airtable? I'm thinking of trying it for inventory data management. What is it? I love how you guys teach us so many great things in the chat, you guys. Like, I learned so much from you. I appreciate you sharing any knowledge you have with the rest of us. That's how we all grow. We all learn. We all win. Anybody using Airtable, what is it? Someone pop that into the chat for me. Joining Jojo says, I should be cross-listing right now. I sometimes do it while I'm listening. Oh, Karen at Red Revivals made it. You guys make sure you put in the chat now, because we'll probably finish up in the next 10 minutes or so. Make sure you put your closet name on Poshmark, your eBay store, anything you're up to, your Instagram handle, because many people do come back and watch the replay, and the live chat will be up. And then those of us, I usually try throughout the week to come back to the live chat and like find your closets and find you. I try to do as much as I can and come connect with you in other ways. So make sure your projects are in the chat. Make sure your closets, anything you're doing. I'm so glad you made it. Don't worry about being late. You can always go back and watch the replay. Daniela says, I promise it'll be fun. I think it will. I think we'll just chat like we do, and it'll be like hanging out with us. Ooh, this is a good one. Reseller Wendy, I have some new tag reseller boxes for sale in my closet. Lucky Lady 25. So your reseller Wendy, and then your closet is Lucky, and it's spelled differently. Take note of that. Lucky Lady 25. Okay. I'm really thinking about buying more stuff online. Oh, but Beth says, I was trying to find Corey. Make sure, Corey, that you put in, here it is, Secondhand Shorty. Secondhand Shorty on Instagram and Poshmark. Wait till you see her closet. It's amazing. Margaret's here. Hi, all. Happy Friday. MA for Massachusetts. Thrift shops still not open. So my thrift stores are still not open. I mean, my Goodwills are not open, I should say. We've got some locals that are more like tied in with the area that I live in Sonoma County. So I don't know if my Goodwill, maybe my mom knows because she's such a Goodwill shopper, if the Goodwill's open. I don't think it is, but we keep getting updates every day, really, with the new things that are opening. If they're not open, it's just a matter of time. I mean, they're going to be open. Oh, Lindsay's Posh Loft. Always great to see you, girl. I'm in WI on the border of IL. It's open. There's so many little letters. Open any day now. I still haven't gone out yet, as my county and state had the largest spike of the virus this past week. So see, it's different. I'm really glad you're bringing up that point. It's different depending on your location. So I'm in a city. More condensed areas are more impacted often. If you're out there in some rural area with not a lot of people, I mean, you're probably, the risk is lower. So definitely take into consideration where you live and what's happening for you locally. And some places are open, some are not. I haven't looked into whether my Goodwill and Goodwill Outlet are open. I know some of the smaller stores are open, and I know things are slowly starting to open in different ways. Leslie says, definitely do what works for you. I actually prefer online shopping now. Wow. We're all learning so much, aren't we? I actually prefer online shopping now. I have found so many quality items from the comfort of my chair. I know. I mean, honestly, when this first quarantine, you're staying at home, nothing's open, happened, I was like, oh my gosh, what does this mean for my business? And so I've learned, and I like that. I love change. I'm somebody who's like, bring on the change. That's when we learn. That's when we grow in our business and in ourselves, right? So many of us are afraid of change. Like, oh, what's this going to mean? And that's a natural first reaction. I totally get it. I'm someone who can lean a little bit towards anxiety. I have to watch that in myself. Many of us are. But oftentimes, if you can kind of open up to it and be like, listen, when there's change and we're a little nervous, that is often when we have the most growth. And I think that a lot of us are seeing this for our businesses now. I think we're seeing it personally too because of the adversity and everything that's happening now and the challenges. But it's like, wow, would I have ever thought that I would prefer online shopping to thrifting? I mean, I can get my needs met for my business in terms of inventory online, no problem. So that's definitely worth evaluating. That's why I'm starting to think about maybe like getting large, like wholesale, maybe pallets, because then you get a ton of stuff coming to your house all at once and you cut out the time that it takes to go out sourcing. I love sourcing. I know Leslie doesn't love sourcing. She's one of the few people who's like, I don't love thrifting and shopping. I'm in this for the business. But most of us do. So I think I will always still do that because it's pleasurable. But if you're talking about business moves, it takes hours at the thrift store. It's physical. It takes a lot of work. If you can get that inventory right to your house, that makes sense. Also, a lot of the inventory that you can choose to buy is new with tag, or it's super trendy, or it's stuff people's looking for. So it really does open up ideas for our business. Let's see what Joining JoJo says. So I'm so glad you found us and you've joined in and leave comments. I love when newer people to my channel leave comments. Thank you so much. Just got a text message from my favorite consignment store. She says she's opening tomorrow and she's willing to give me items new with tag for $1. I'd do that. I would do that. It is very hard in California to find anything for $1. But you guys, that's a really good point she makes. There's a lot of opportunity in this time too. And historically, if you look at people who are the great like financial wizards of our times, in times of crisis, in times of scarcity, in times of fear, there's a lot of opportunity for people that are brave, for people that are for business. I mean, people need to sell their stuff. I mean, there is opportunity here for us. Lily says, I love Glennon Doyle. I'm reading her new book now. She has a new book called Untamed. She's an author. She wrote Love Warrior and some other things. She's very inspiring for a lot of us. Oh, Wendy says, usually my husband gets a notification by bank when we have over $100 transactions. And I'm always, I love you for admitting this to us right now. Now we know we're really friends, right? When we have over $100 transactions, I'm always strategically split up my orders. I didn't have time or patience today, so I just went for it. So let's just all picture this. We're going to send you some love, Reseller Wendy, that this goes well. Like, let's just picture this. Well, usually my husband sees when I spend over 100. She spent $700. It sounds like she got amazing stuff, so hopefully he'll see like, okay, you're going to make us some money. But it's like, imagine coming home like, yeah, I might have just spent $700 on bathing suits. Hi. Let us know how that turns out. Message me on Instagram because he's probably going to be like, no problem, babe, but I know that feeling. Roxy, how's nursing school going? What's happening with all of this with nursing students? I bought 42 items today from Plato's, 90% off. Did you go into the actual store, Roxy, or was it online? I'm getting messages from Plato's on my phone saying that they're doing curbside pickup, so you can shop Plato's online and then you go pick it up. I have not done it yet, but was the store actually open? 90% off. Did you get anything good, Roxy? Oh my God, 90% off. See, this is one of the benefits. Leslie says, my reseller husband spends more on sourcing than I do. It's so great when you're both in the biz because there's probably a lot of like, yeah, a lot of understanding there. It's not like you're out just shopping. Daniela says, I have had 2 sales in 6 months' time. It is what it is. What do you think that's about? Ooh, and Lisette says, Mercari's jumping right now. I keep hearing it. One of these days, I'm going to go on there and start an account. And then I'm on Vendu anyway. I have 1,000 items, you guys, on eBay, although I'm selling more. So I know that number's gone down. I'm selling my old stuff right now. But it's like, it takes less than 1 minute to list it over on Posh. I could probably take another minute and list it on Mercari. I'm going to do it. I'm not ready to say exactly when, but it's coming. Joining JoJo says, I can't even get to see a blue box, they're always sold out. It wasn't like that before. Daniela says, I've had zero luck with Mercari, but I keep listing there. Joining JoJo says, 31 with no kids. I wanted to wait till 33. Girl, you and I could do like a whole show on that. And I bet we'd have so many moms here that would have like input, because it's like the benefit of having kids when you're young is you have all that energy. It doesn't matter if you don't sleep through the night. You know, you're more flexible. Your identity is not fixed. But then if you wait till you're me and you're like 35, it's like you have the resources, you have the maybe some knowledge and education behind you. But the older you get, it's like a little harder, because it's harder to change your ways. You're used to your life being a whole way. You're used to going home. If you're tired, you relax on the couch with a book, and then you have a little kid. There's pros and cons to each. Brandy says, I have six kids. She is amazing me. Okay, let me go down towards the end of the chat. We'll wrap up the next little bit here. So definitely make sure you have left your closet name or anything you want us to know about you that we can help you with. You guys, it goes by so quick. I look forward to seeing you every single Friday, and then it goes too quick. That's why we need another day. Cool Cat's here. Thanks for joining us. Cool Cat Reviews. I have some amazing sales, and I'm very grateful. And that is the key to it all. Very grateful right there. There's nothing more important in my opinion. Lori says, I started on Depop too. I made a sale my first day. What's Depop? I have heard about it. Spreading Cheer is here. Thanks so much for joining us. I love it. That is the best name, Spreading Cheer. Oh, that's right. Cool Cat says ThREDUP partnered with Walmart. Did you guys hear about that? So my understanding of it is ThREDUP, it's online, right? Like ThREDUP online is now joined to like Walmart online, and they're doing some new tag and some pre-owned. What do you guys think about it? Does anyone know about it? Hi there, says Spreading Chill. I love seeing new people. You guys, we have the best community here ever on the channel, so definitely make sure to say hi. Karen says, Goodwill is still closed in Connecticut, but I'm getting texts for local consignment stores, but I'm just not ready to risk it. I'm compromised. That is it. Definitely. That is the most important point, you guys. You got to do what's right for you. I'm still evaluating. I feel like I'm getting closer than I was when I had that live show, Should I Go to the Thrift Store? If you're not sure and you're not sure what to consider, definitely check out that video. We had so many great comments in there. I feel like I'm getting closer and I'm not quite there, but I'll definitely make a video for you guys when I go. I wanted to get like some inside footage, like what is going on. Margaret says, what are your thoughts on offering mystery boxes on Posh? How many items and what would be fair price so you still make a profit? Wow, that's a really big question. That would be a good video question. I personally haven't sold mystery boxes myself. I bought a lot of them, and there's such a range. Like, it depends what you're offering in the mystery box. It usually seems like, what do you guys have to say about that? I mean, I have bought a $50 mystery box with 5 to 7 items because they're higher end items. I have bought, I think the cheapest mystery box I've ever seen is like $25, and you're going to get like 5 to 7 items. Gosh, there's just so much in that question. It's a really good question. I think mystery boxes are great because some people have better access to inventory. Some people have an abundance of inventory and some people don't. So it's like, if it works out to share the wealth and you can do it, it helps other people out. Where's James tonight from Antique Boutique? I hope he's doing okay. Oh, good. Lori Owens says Poshmark is Todd Lori Owens and Instagram is Source to Sell. Fantastic. Oh, good. Deborah put her. Okay. And so this is Deborah's, I don't know exactly how to say that, Alaris Joe 4 on Poshmark. Cool. So definitely, sometimes if you're like feeling generous and you want to connect with the community, you go into the chat, you find people's closets, and you go and share and say, hey, I saw you on the show. It's really nice. Oh, good. Alicia, Her closet is eyelicious thing. Fantastic. We've got JoJo's closet, Queen Cess JoJo on Poshmark. And of course, New England Betty Boop is Posh is my purpose. And she has been doing mystery boxes with a lot of success. People seem to really like them. And hers, I think, are really reasonably priced. I think they're like $25 or something plus shipping. So that's really awesome. Allison says, Reseller Wendy, I can't find your boxes. So make sure to put that in. And Corey says, Quimby, Grailed is really for designer streetwear. Most of my sales on there are sent to Europe. It's like TRR. Is that the Real for men? So, okay, so that's like higher end stuff. So you have to have some pretty good brands to be on there. Ooh, oh my gosh, Barbara. Barbara says, I just received my first Jomar reseller box. Catalog returns plus size. Plus size. Shoes, bathing suits, bras, PJs, tops. 125 including shipping for 30 items. Someone do the math for me. I've heard things about Jomar. I need to look that up. I do have experience with B&G trading. If you look in the description section of my video, I have like a 20% off, which is pretty significant. I have an unboxing video on the channel, and I've been looking about getting some inventory, like a large wholesale order or a pallet from B&G. Jomar is a similar wholesale company. Just do your research. If you think you might do that, what I suggest is you go and watch some videos of people that are doing unboxings from Jomar and from B&G to see if that's right for you. But it sounds like Barbara did a great job. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to wind up here. So I'm going to go down and look and see. There he is. I don't know if you heard me, James. I'm getting ready to wind up. So put your closets in and all that stuff. James, I don't know when you came on, but I just said a few minutes ago, anyone know where James is from Antique Boutique? I had a family emergency. It's been a long week. I'm sorry. So good to see you. Family comes first for sure. Hope everything is doing okay with them. Sending out some love and prayers your way. I'm glad you made it. You can always go back and watch the replay. James says, I'm here. Cool Cat, thank you for helping others and inspiration to everyone. Spreading Cheers says, Margaret, I got a mystery box on Posh and it was awful. I choose not to light the gal up, but she promised labels that were not in the box. I've sold only one thing for the $90 box. You guys, I have a video. It's probably like 6 months old on my channel, but it's about evaluating whether a mystery box is right for you. And there's a lot of things that go into that decision. How risk averse you are. You need to do research. There are fantastic mystery boxes out there and there are duds. So think about what type of person you are. Are you someone who's going to be really devastated and upset or angry if you get a mystery box that's not up to your standards? What's your business model like? A mystery box is not for everyone and it's not for everyone's business model. So those are really good questions to ask yourself before you invest in a mystery box. Cool Cat Reviews says, I have a new funny YouTube channel that my husband is Cool Cat as a puppet. Cool. So definitely go check out her channel. Jacob says, apparently Walmart will take THREDUP returns. That's my big takeaway, even for those of us who source. That's awesome. I have to look into that a bit more. Karen at Red Survival says, I was 35 when I had my twins. They're 13 now. I'm always tired. Oh my gosh, twins. That's crazy. And Reseller Wendy says, I stopped at Plato's at lunch because they had a clearance sale. $5. Today was supposed to be $2 and tomorrow $1. But when I showed up, they said they were out. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I have to look into that. Okay, my friends, I'm going to go down. I'm going to finish up now. So I'm going to go down and see if anyone else has put their closet names in or anything else that we should know. This hour goes by so fast. I'm going to see, did anyone say, message me on Instagram if you have any ideas about another good time to do a live during the week, because I definitely want to do another live. Okay. Friends, I am so glad to see you. Lori says, I'm Seattle Gal Style on everything. Instagram, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and Kitizen. Oh my gosh, you are doing a lot, girl. So definitely go find her stores. Spreading Cheers said, I just did an unboxing of B&G this week on my YouTube. Just ordered another box. I'm going to go check that out because I bought from them before. And I'm thinking about buying again just to get a lot of inventory. Okay, Odell and Dresser says, looking forward to your next live about mindset. Okay, I'll shoot out when I'm going to do that. And Babette just made a sale on Posh. Awesome. Okay, friends, thank you so much for spending another Friday with me. It's always great. I love having you. I hope to see you in my next live. Make sure you're subscribed and the little bell next to the subscribe button is on because that's how you'll get notifications if I do a pop-up live or anything else. Fantastic seeing you. Good night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, guys.